Hello, old souls. My name is Steph. If you'd like to come on and have a seat for some symbolic support. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome home. We're going to dive in today utilizing some scrolls to see what shapes and symbols may stand out and speak to our psyche and psychic senses. We'll also add on some tarot and oracle. And where Mr. Ghost Gift is here kicking, beep boop, we have Ghost Tube for any audio additions from the afterlife that may further add to our auric adventures. Overall, please do receive release freely. So when you're ready, let's go. If I didn't say so already, old souls, the first YouTube video link below will be to the extended if you'd like to join the second tier of the secret society. No pressure though. All right, old souls, when you are ready, if you'd like to join me in closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perspective, releasing the race and the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support in the name and honor of the old soul, fellow empaths, seers, psychonauts alike. May you meet a message with meaning. All right, here we go. All right, here are our windows. You know the drill as well. If you see, sense, or feel anything, please feel well to comment below or keep to oneself, but any interactions with the channel is appreciated. There's conversations between birds and or penguins. Birds, flying birds and penguins, land birds. There's a gateway. There's a harp. And I'm excited to see you. I feel like I am seeing, okay, well, it could be a doll, but it's like I'm seeing like a drummer boy or a genie of sorts. This is welcoming. This feels very welcoming. Do you know, like, when in movies that are depicted, when you arrive like on vacation or something like that, there's like music playing in the background, and I feel like there's music playing in the background. And maybe you even have that in your life and you apply the music yourself, whether it's radio or maybe you're wearing earbuds or an earworm or just a song that you're playing in your head. I got to jump over here for a moment, old souls, because there is a coming together, and there's also, I feel like I'm witnessing two commitments being made, whether they're romantic, platonic, corporate, creative, this, that, or the other.
Core.
Give me a moment, sorry. Something was repaired. Communication. This could be in relation to this gateway. So first of all, if anyone's getting married or going to a wedding ceremony, I feel like it might inspire communication to have the talk to someone. Maybe it's a boss, somebody getting a raise or a position. It doesn't have to be romantic, but I feel like by witnessing something, I feel very inspired to say something about clarifying my voice, my wants, needs, desires. So even if that was poor communication in externalizing what is internalized.
It's dark.
Yeah, I'm heading into here and it looks like a dark castle. And where I saw the heart before, I am seeing cello. And I love me a cello, but it's that very moody, broody music. So it's like, how does the harp and the cello sound together? There's, again, more of this musical background of sorts. Because when I come back here, now it has the sensation of I met with like this musical little parade, a serenade. And then when I go the other way, it's like I feel I'm not granted access to something, even though I've gone through something. Somebody is holding my shoulder. Somebody's holding my shoulder. This is another human, somebody incarnate. There are very, very large angels here. Very, very large angels. When I wander there,
I want you to go.
Okay, so there's a storyline here of, I think you went through a gateway. If this was you moving on, different position, different job, relationships, spiritual activations, insert any kind of language that feels good. I feel like there's somebody around you that feels like they couldn't come with you. They're the ones actually being consoled. I feel like I can see this because you, as the fellow old soul, empath, seeker, psycho, not alike, because you've been in that position before where you've seen other people leave. Could be grief, going to the afterlife, of course, or into another realm of existence.
Again.
But this feels very specific to you moving on. And I'm witnessing somebody else
Halt.
that couldn't go or isn't going with you. So there's this air as I'm moving towards, do I still have this? There we go. Okay. So there's this air as I'm moving towards, it's like we were best friends. We were going to do this together. Maybe somebody has passed. Maybe you're changing areas, industries, jobs, friends, the whole kit and whatever, you know what I mean? I wouldn't want to say whole kit and caboodle, but whole kit and caboodle in regards to awareness, because I don't want, if it's, if it fits, it fits, if you're understanding it. Somebody couldn't come with you because these massive guardians, it opens up for you, you walk through. And then as I wander into like this wide-eyed opportunity to explore, some sort of veil is being opened. I'm crossing a threshold. I'm not sure if it's this. Yeah, I'm going to go. And if you're going, thank you so much for being here. But I feel like I've got this balancing, like kind of like a rope that you can follow across a bridge to help keep you steady. To help keep you steady. Because this castle, it's like, it's, the haunted heart of the self here, the haunted aspects maybe of coexisting, the interconnected nature of all things. And I want to take a moment to see how I'm going to enter into this mansion of this mind. This could be the larger mind that you're being granted access to, because it feels very mysterious, like a mystery school or secret society, if you're, but you know what I'm saying? Like there's just something unknown about it, and it feels very mystic. That's not to say it's woo-woo or magical or not blatantly right here in the mundane. But I feel like I am going into something unknown, which is why somebody else on the other side, because it feels unknown, it's like, well, why couldn't I come too? There's something about a bell that is important. A bell. And that's what kind of makes it feel haunted, because like to get to this place or get access to be here and go here, it's almost as if these harp-like cello moments. There's even alligators that protect, like in the moat, but they become stepping stones for you. Like the head of the alligators, crocodiles become stepping stones for you. But if somebody was to make it through, I don't want to call it non-sincere. It's almost like just the way it happened isn't in an alignment. So maybe they get kicked out and say, come back another way. But you know how to get here. It's proof and validation that whatever it is that this is towards, but just, you got to come in this way. And then it's honored. It's like, I don't even know, but hopefully if that resonates for you. So it's like you might have done this already before. So you knew it existed. You don't know exactly what it is per se, but now you're coming in like head on. But this haunted feeling is, I know I had to leave other things behind, or other people that I thought were going to come with me aren't coming with me. And that's a little bit of a haunted heart feel, right? Or the things that have been sacrificed along the way, the people that I thought would be part of my life, or a partner or a friend, somebody that has passed. It's like I thought they were going to come with me, but they are just in spirit form. Anyway, there's this haunting feeling of moving through, like to be here. I'm really honoring all the steps it took to be here. But that means I got to move through that. And then it turns into this. All the lights come on. All the lights come on. It's actually not as haunted as I'm led to believe by moving through those reflections. Does that make sense? Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm all over the place. But it feels so good. It feels so good. I'm going to flip these and we'll start adding on.
Shaman.
No, 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 no. No. Okay. Ooh. First of all, the flip is usually for the extended, but that was a very clear no, no, no. Okay. Destiny. This is like this haunting feeling. This whole deck is upside. Yeah. This is that haunting feeling. It's, black and white. It's mysterious. You only see the shadows of Charlie's Angels or Destiny's Child, whatever the case may be, is pick a trifecta. Okay, so the way I'm also seeing this is Spinner of Fate. Okay, what's that movie? I don't know. Tom Cruise is in it.
Talk to me.
Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible. We are so here if you'd like to speak with us, the old souls. And there's like that famous laser scene. Is like the girl, like whoever she is, like she has to like maneuver all around it. You just get to like pick them up and go through. I don't know how else to say that. So right in here with all these flying things around this bell, and then there's I think there are eagles in there.
Karen. Foolish.
Sorry, thank you. Independence, Artemis. I'm going to do it like that. Don't worry that they're upside down. I didn't go through them. Hecate's wheel, cycles.
Halt.
And then 10. Analia of the sea. So I got all that in there? I think so. So you've had to go at something alone.
Ophiuchus.
Okay, so thank you. What's on the bottom? Nurturing, mother of all. So the way I'm feeling this is, see these 3 shadows here? There's 2 here. Because you've already gone through. This actually becomes you. So there's the 2. This is the 3rd. You had to go at it alone. Go in this. There's consoling over here. There might be something about a twin soul, twin flame, if you land in that, or another soulmate that's come together to help escalate something in a positive way. I feel wonderfully nerdy all of a sudden in here. I feel like I have buck teeth. I'm like cross-eyed. I got big old glasses. And this mansion is in my 3rd eye. Almost as if like some people or even myself thought I was crazy. Or it just didn't make sense to them. So their reflection was,
Asylum.
yeah, you're crazy. You might have even been put in at some point in time, whether it's a pocket of perception or a legitimate institution of some sort, or medication was applied to you for things that you were seeing. Because it's like you're seeing hauntings. And then I'm over here off to the side, and it's like I hang my head down low, and it's like being the beast in Beauty and the Beast and being cursed, but living in this castle, but nobody can see the real me. Give me a
Brother.
moment. Sorry, thank you. I got steam coming out of, it's a steam whistle, sorry, steam whistle. I think it has something to do with that bell. There's something about sound. I can call the crows. I am being it's like when a lei is put on, like aloha. I feel like I'm receiving a medal or some sort of honor in this mystery school mansion of sorts that is hidden. I don't even know if you know you've been doing it. You might have had some indications in your sleep state, so on and so forth. Hold on, sorry. And I don't know much about them, but I'm seeing like those spinners. I don't yeah.
Sandra.
Spinners. Something about a starfish as well. So it's something about the star, but in water. And then here with Nali of the sea. And something about neon. Neon. You see, but even Artemis, and this being from the 2 to the 1, you being kind of singled out. And that's what kind of brings me into this nerdy feeling, and I'm saying that as a compliment. Because I feel awkward. I feel awkward, almost like I could say I don't belong. The show Sabrina the Teenage Witch is coming up. I feel awkward, but yet I'm here. And I actually grow into something. That's what this place is for.
It's unknown.
That's what this place is for. What else is that I'm seeing? Oh, I can't quite. The sun. Nothing burns hotter. See, when I was looking at this just before when I was shuffling, and I was seeing it like a coil on an electric stove. Oh, oy vey. Okay. Easy does it. The 6 of Pentacles, the spirit of charity. You're being given something by these beings up here.
Remorse.
It's a being that is, again, like the drums start sounding on your behalf. What is this? Oh, it's the 10 of Pentacles. The gang's all here. See, and even though, like, she appears to look awkward, but then there's like a class photo happening. And it's like all of these strange characters, but it's your classmates. Even like the mean girls or the mean boys. And they're just like, who are you? And you're like, well, I am me. And they want you to ask, who are you? But you don't, because you're like, I don't even know, man. I don't even know what's going on. It's like I've been called here. I do. I feel very blessed in this 10 of Pentacles. But you know what it is? There's I don't know. It's like going to some sort of school, like take like a regular school of college or whatnot, and you get an apprenticeship. Is it? No. What? Scholarship. A scholarship. I need to write that down for a moment. Sorry. And it's like, so when you go, say, to this mystery mansion school.
It's possible.
I feel like I'm in a tween show, and it's great. But I'm trying to navigate it. Being an adult, being like, okay, hold on a minute.
Finish.
And it's like, or being the country kid. So thank you. Okay, so being the country kid and going to a richer school. So that I can take it from a personal example, so I appreciate that. So it's always like, oh, you're those ones, you know? And I don't know if there's some sort of scholarship or there was charity, you know, borrowed maybe money, or I don't know, or somebody gave you this opportunity and you don't even know like who it is, like who got you in, or whatever the case is. Something's very much so unknown, but it's like these other energies are like, oh, but you're really like the poor person in the rich school, and you're like, oh, you're just here because of blah blah blah, or whatever the case is. But lo and behold, there's a reason, and it sticks in their craw why. And not that I want to get any enjoyment out of that, to be honest with you. I don't want to get enjoyment out of that. But I do want to honor, because I think at some point in time I didn't get in. I didn't get into the school I wanted, or I didn't get the opportunity I wanted. And I want to come back up here where now I'm self-identifying over here. I didn't get something I wanted. Lo and behold, when my opportunity comes up for these gates, this gateway to open, it's because there is something else. It wasn't necessarily in the way maybe everyone else was doing it, the way your friends were doing it, whatever the case is. I don't know if I'm off track here. Wow. I don't even know what was on track. But I know I'm in like this school of sorts. What's that? I'm hearing this like MC Hammer, can't touch this. No, can't touch this. Am I untouchable? Is that a thing? Is that a word? Is that a term?
Bored.
Interesting. Something about trying to affect my emotions. But it doesn't work. Okay, so I'm going to leave this exactly the way it came up. So the tower is sideways with the Emperor. Ultimate authority rests with him. I'm just going to take a quick boo. Okay. This Emperor looks like the face in here. If the Emperor means anything to you. Can't touch this. No. And sometimes that feels like a block. Sometimes it feels like a blessing.
Let me show you.
Because it's like, oh. But other people know it. They're like, well, why? Because no one seems to know. Why? Why? How did you get into this prestigious school? As the example. What's your skill? Or, I don't, whatever it is. But you're protected. No, it's like everyone around you is wondering why you're so protected, or why you have this prestige, when by the typical definitions that seem to be coming up, you don't have the money, you don't have the clothes, you don't come from the right family, the right neighborhood, you don't have the blah, 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 blah. Okay, but I don't want to poo-poo all those things, because they're great tools. They're great things to want, have, and desire, but there's just kind of like this weird toot about it. Because it's adding to their prestige and poo-pooing somebody else who doesn't have that. But it's like, but that's not the only kind of prestige that exists. So this is where I, being in this other energy, I'm like, I see you. And yes, that's amazing. I would, maybe you do, maybe it's something you want. And I'd be like, I thoroughly enjoy that you have nice cars, clothes, yada, yada. It's like you can appreciate their prestige, but they cannot understand yours. So you're even more of an anomaly, or perhaps the way you perceive things is even more anomalous. They were young, healthy, wealthy, beautiful, free, and in love until tonight. And everything was going their way. These mean girls, mean boys.
Are you a friend?
I don't know what it is. Until you showed up. But you weren't showing up to be or do anything. And I say that with like this intent that they're trying, the way at least that I'm feeling is implied. They're here to shake things up. And it's like, I'm not here to shake things up. I don't even really know why I'm here myself. But I know I made it here, and I know I've done work to be here. What's underneath the tower? the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Oh, I don't know why it's because everything came out sideways and I'm trying to honor that. And this comes into this 10 Annihilia of the Sea. If I can put that story together, because the Queen of Cups is drawing me with the coloring. This whole thing is a cup. This whole scroll is a cup.
Leave.
And it's like being Pavo in some way, shape, or form, right? Just hostage to being terrified. And I don't have access to up, but you do. And maybe there's, again, we've talked about Mean Girls. I'm not, anyway, you know what I'm saying? These could be concepts. Like, what's that whole thing now? Like cancel cultures and the freedom to speak, and yet opinions, you're, you know, like Salem witches, you're damned for it. And you're ex-nate if you have that. With this under the air and guise of expressions and freedom, and yet, but don't
Push.
only if you agree. So it's like these energies have placed me, and if you're still here resonating with the story, old souls, oh my goodness. And they're like, ha. And it's under like the guise of like, what is that? See, I didn't go to traditional college or university, so I don't know. Like sorority stuff. Because they don't know something about you. They don't know why you're a threat, why you're threatening them. Here's the thing, you're not a threat. They're receiving it as a threat. And I don't know why. So then like this emperor energy comes in, like the principal or the
I meant it.
dean, and is like, no, get her or him. Sorry, I'm just going by the energies, feminine energies. Get her or him out of there. And then that's when it even like more just sticks in their, because again, they're trying to figure out how this is all coming together. How you are
Move it.
hotter than the sun, but all these colors, what you're cooking up, but they're the ones cooking things up. And you have like this whole team. And like, I'm not sure about this, guys. I'm not sure. It's like any tween show that depicts the gang. You and the gang. But then it feels like I'm ganged up over here. And at some point in time, it's like because I put down... Thank you. I'm going to draw one more card before I carry on.
Fight.
I don't put down. I pick up the tools that are being provided to me inevitably in this mansion mystery school. And I use them and I learn from them. And lo and behold, something is presented about me for me to know. And then it's understood. Yeah, I pick it up. I create something with it.
28.
Could be a cycle too, because when I heard 28 there from Ghost Tube, I heard it like moon cycles. It's like somehow you are like the Kraken. The Kraken of your creativity and the way you connect with consciousness or creativity with your corporate world, and you shake up the office because you have fresh perspective. And you know what's funny? It's like who was before, they become part of the gang. They understand. They become part of your good gang because of this magical power that you inevitably come into and have. All right, I'm going to carry on to the extended. Casting away negativities on the bottom. Old souls. My goodness. So grateful for you. Your guys' presence truly warms my haunted heart. And I'm so grateful for you. If you're going to join me for the extended, first link below. If not, that's cool too. No pressure. I'll see you again soon. So much love.